Kickoff taken at the 3. And after the dive, they'll be set up with some okay field position here.
At their own 21-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Buying some time left. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. 12 yards on that play. A good call, and that's on the 1st.
This QB is making it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
First down. Here's Lamar. Headed out right. Complete out to the right. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
They go play fake with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is Cox. That's Walker. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Rolling out to his left. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Niners to the line. 1st and 10. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends him backwards to the 4.
Mark down back at his own 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense up to the line fast.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
Turning to Henry on third. Brought down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
28-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Fourth down, it's Jackson. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The drive picks up here, first and 10.
Good work, Baltimore. First down.
They just get the play off. And they're able to take him down, and that sack is how we're going to end our first quarter of play. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have second and pretty long here. Lateral goes haywire. It's out. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession.
Retains possession.
No, we changed it.
Jackson now, third and long. That's complete inside the 35. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Finish it up. We changed it. Hey, report. Report. Sit up.
Play action now with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got a man left. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
From the gun, Jackson. The throw is caught. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun is Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8-yard pickup. First down, San Francisco.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Gain of 15. First down, 49ers.
First down, and they go right back to it. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On the ground, this is Isaac Garindo. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Garindo again. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
An 8-yard pickup.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They'll run here, following the penalty. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Sit on.
Here's Lamar. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Middle. You. No, we changed it. Middle. Hey, report.
Back to throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up. Here comes the final play of our 1st half.
We changed it.
Looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the give, it's Garindo. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brought down back at the 32.
2nd and 13. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Dude, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
3rd and long for him here. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However brought, they do at least force this 4th down. Nearly got that football in plus territory with the pick, Brock, but the drop does give the offense an opportunity to now punt this away.
Yeah, either way, you should be getting the ball as a result of that play. It's just, now it's going to be a little bit tougher. He's got to string a longer drive together. Nearly an opportunity to set the offense up for success.
And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Now Jackson off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. Now here he goes. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Flying down the middle of Henry. He puts together a nice little 8-yard gain, but it's not enough. Get that 4th down. Offense up to the line fast.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. Buying some time right. And oh, he got it! Interception! That's Diamador Lenore. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Trying it left side with Garindo. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the 29. Escapes the pocket. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Try and run here with Robinson. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Buying some time left. He's going to keep it this time. Big gain, 14 on the play. That's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Bateman hauls it in. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This is Henry on second. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
Sit hard. Let's get that touch. Ready. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Lamar off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now trail by just a point in the fourth. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trying to hit his fullback there. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
He'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Finds the in route complete. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. 1st and 10 from the 41.
First down, San Francisco.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. 49ers pushing to get within range for a game winner. All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, McCaffrey. He Gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be third down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Picked up on the play. And it's third down.
McCaffrey on third down. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
53. 18.
Going run again with McCaffrey. Works his way to the 35. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. All set up now for 1st and 10. Now Gibbs to Gurindo, running left. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. Second down coming up. The defense takes its third and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
26-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They stick with McCaffrey. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. So everything comes down to this from Jake Moody. This is a 39-yarder. Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And barring a miracle, we're set up for overtime.
That's the life of an NFL kicker, a chance to be a hero, and unfortunately, he can't end this one. And now, well, now it's incumbent upon his teammates to pick him up and maybe give him that game-winning opportunity coming up in overtime.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. He goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second down at the 26-yard line.
Second and 10 now. Completed over the middle. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Running back sent in motion. Purdy on first down. He rolls to his right. He can run it. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. No gain on first down.
You know, sometimes, and you've heard this from a lot of the great coaches, know when to lose a battle to win the war. And that time, just simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now it's Purdy. Finds his fullback. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 6.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
He was taken down.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 brings up second down.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Running back, motioning right. On third down, Purdy. Forced out to his right. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through and back them up ahead of fourth down.
I know what you're thinking, Kate, and I know what the thousands in this building are thinking. How in the world could he not feel that defensive end coming down on him? Mostly because his eyes were downfield. He wasn't thinking about that kind of heat and pressure until he hit the ground.
Big moment here in overtime. Fourth down, and the offense is out there. Here he is to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this one's incomplete. That could be the shift rock that decides this game. They turn it over on downs to begin overtime. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Rolling out to his left. He's keeping it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
The left side caught by Andrews. And he runs it in for the touchdown. Start the celebration, baby. They win it in overtime. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today, we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Oh, there's a big hit right away as he's knocked down hard on the opening kickoff.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
No, we changed it. Sit up. 180. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Hey. 180. Sit up.
Play action. Now Jackson out to his left. Finding Walker complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. What he's showing, past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Now this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 27 yards. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So they get the ball on the opening drive. They take it in for the score.
And how about setting the tone right away? Everyone talks about wanting to do that, but you always hear it in every locker room. First 5 minutes of the game, who's going to set the tone? Who's going to take control? Guess who just did?
Well, now on the next drive, when you score that quickly or you're scored that quickly again, you probably feel like you need to respond.
Yeah, without a doubt. In other words, you've actually put the pressure even more so on your opponent.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A very good starting field position from the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense, and that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Bengals first down.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown will work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
He was a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
MT, 11 MT. 12.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase, 43 yards. And the Bengals take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
Come on.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
11 mighty.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons. Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, we'll have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at their 49-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a first and 10.
11. Here we go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 33-yard line.
11 Thomas. 11.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
11 mighty.
Now it's Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
MT, tape. 11 MT, 11 MT, 11 MT.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Steps away to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. David Ojabo running in to take him down.
Brandon, never ceases to amaze me just how fast these defensive ends are in the game nowadays. Part of that is what we've seen in college football, where they've gotten smaller and faster on the defensive side of the ball. But they brought that to the NFL because it is hard for an offensive lineman to keep them away from the quarterback.
Here we go. Stop. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Chase, the motion man right. Here's Burrow. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up first and goal.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. Right back to Brown. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal.
180.
Third down, here's Brown. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
11 mighty. 11. Here we go. Here we go.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And that is caught for the 2 points. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. People were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
This second and 4. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Jackson operating from the gun. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
And now an audible here into something else. From the gun, it's Jackson. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They defer to Brown to start the drive. They'll get this to about the 38. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now Burrow. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
11 MT, Kate. 11. Stop.
They'll drop the throw. Under pressure, they got him again. David Ojabo. 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go. Side. Right 80. 12.
In motion left is Higgins. Burrow going for it on 4th. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. The extra point up and good. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 74 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set. fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
On one, right? That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Brown. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended run, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and a couple. Up the middle with Brooks here. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and 1.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On 2.
They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on fourth down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TV. Chase Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Running left, here's Mitchell. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Back at the 24-yard line.
Now Lamar changing the play.
Hey, middle.
Jackson from the shotgun. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a first and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Here's first down. Play action. It's Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Throwing. Jackson. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Jackson. He's going to let it fly. They've got his man complete.
Yes, down by a touchdown. They needed a big play here quickly, and they got one. And now, plenty of time. No need to panic, but you do need to move quickly.
Here's Jackson.
He'll buy some time right. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
Jackson to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Rolling to his left.
Well, the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Jackson.
This is caught. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now?
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
Now Jackson.
And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Bengals 21. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Final 2 seconds. This is it.
Here we go. 10, 11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas. Twelve. Stop.
A final shot now for Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.
You take a model